I started my career at AS Monaco. I then moved to PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Then, finally, I am with Real Madrid. Who am I? Welcome everyone, welcome back to another career path trivia video. You seem to enjoy the last one, so I'm bringing you 20 new players. All of them are going to be the entire career. I've done my best to ensure that there's no errors this time. That includes all of the clubs that each of these players have been to, especially the more recent ones. It's going to start getting harder after every single player. It's going to be easy, medium, hard, then very, very hard. I will give you a hint every once in a while. And as always, I will read the path to you first. Then I will read you the path with the years that they spent at those clubs. And if you still need a hint, I'll give you a final clue/hint that will hopefully help you to get the answer correct. We're going to go for a full 20 out of 20 to be elite and 15 out of 20 to be an expert today. Alright, going back to the first player. They started at AS Monaco. Then they moved to Paris Saint-Germain. Then they moved to Real Madrid. So that is for 1 full point. Please lock in your answer who that is. Then for 0.5 points, I will tell you when he was at the club. And then for 0.25 points will be the final hint. So he was at AS Monaco from 2015 to 2017. So they started playing 2015. Then in 2017, he moved to Paris Saint-Germain and stayed there until 2024. And then moved to Real Madrid in 2024 until the present day. Who is this player? If you still need a hint, the hint is he is the only player to have scored a hat-trick in a World Cup final and still lose. That is crazy. Poor guy. Imagine, he's probably feeling like, I've done all this and my team's letting me down. Answers are locked. The answer for the first question today is Mr. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, 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 Mbappe. Alright. Player number 2. This player played or started his career in Tottenham. Now, during his time at Tottenham, he went on a couple of loan spells at a couple of clubs. First, he went to Leyton Orient. Then, he went to Millwall. Then to Norwich. Then to Leicester City. Then, finally, once he stayed at Tottenham for a while, he moved on to Bayern Munich. Who is this player? Okay, lock in your answer. Now, for 0.5 points, I will tell you when this all happened. Tottenham, he started in 2009, and he stayed there until 2023. He went to Leyton Orient on loan in 2011. Millwall in 2012, Norwich in 2012, and Leicester in 2013. After that, he stayed in the first team on Tottenham. And then finally, in 2023, he moved to Bayern Munich, and he's still there until today. Okay. And your hint. This player did not win any trophies while at Tottenham. And your dano hint for today I make fun of him a lot. But I do like Harry Kane. Okay. I mean, sorry. Answers are locked. It's Harry Kane. It's okay. It's okay. Harry Kane. You know it's Harry Kane. It's fine. It's an easy question. I'll allow it. I won't edit that out either. I love Harry Kane. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Question number 3. Player number 3. Hopefully I don't spoil it again. This player started at Dynamo Zagreb. They then moved to Zrinjski, Zrinjski. He then went on, while he was at Dynamo Zagreb, he went on loan to Zrinjski. He also went on loan to Inter Zabrze. And then finally, he left Dynamo to go to Tottenham. And then from Tottenham, went to Real Madrid. And from Real Madrid, went to AC Milan, where he is currently playing. I should have said that because he might be retired. Answers are locked for the full point. I will tell you now the years in which he played here. So from 2003 to 2008, he was at Dynamo Zagreb. In 2003, he went on loan to Zrinjski. Then in 2004, he went on loan to Inter Zabrze. Then moved to Tottenham from 2008 to 2012. And then Real Madrid 2012 to 2015, 13 years. And then AC Milan 2025 to present day. Who is this player? And then for 0.25 points, he broke the Messi and Ronaldo Ballon d'Or streak in 2018. That should give you the answer. I've said this in many videos before. Okay, answers are locked. The answer is the Croatian legend, Mr. Luka Modric. Luka Modric. Alright, question number 4. Player number 4. Who is this player? This player started in Real Sociedad, then moved to Atletico Madrid, then went to FC Barcelona, then went back to Atletico Madrid, and then recently moved to Orlando City SC. Now, some of the years will not be accurate. I just noticed that technically this isn't accurate. The club is correct, but the years they were at the club is not correct. So I even think AC Milan for Modric might not be right. So if the most recent club is wrong, it's probably because I don't know why. I have no reason. But if that's the case, that's okay. Okay, answers are locked for the full points. Here is the half point hint. He was at Real Sociedad from 2009 to 2014. Atletico Madrid from 2014 to 2019. FC Barcelona from 2019 to 2021. Atletico Madrid from 2021 to 2025. And he's currently at Orlando City. And he just moved like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So it says 2025 to present, which is not right. So I'm just going to say he's presently at Orlando City. Your hint is that he just moved recently. But also, this is really weird, but okay, you know what? Here's a hint. For 0.25 points, he is French. And surprisingly, he has not played at a French club at all. His whole career has been in Spain. That's so weird. Usually, you start in your country and then you move abroad. He started abroad. Interesting. And apparently, he had his minutes limited at Atletico Madrid so that he couldn't be transferred or something. They did something with the rules so that he couldn't be transferred, which is crazy. Answers are locked. The answer is Mr. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann. Alright, final player of the easy category. Do you have a full score? Have you gotten any wrong yet? Hopefully not. Here we go. Player number 5. This player started at Olympique Lyonnais. They then moved to Real Madrid. And they're finally at Al Ittihad. Al Ittihad. Who is this player? Okay, answers are locked. Here is the hint, or 0.5 points. This player started at Olympique Lyonnais from 2004 to 2009. Then in 2009 went to Real Madrid and stayed there until 2023. And in 2023 moved to Al Ittihad, where he is currently playing. Who is this player? Answers are locked. But if you need a future hint or extra hint, he is Real Madrid's second all-time leading goal scorer. And I'll tell you, the first one, is it Ronaldo? Or is it Raul? Surely it's Ronaldo, right? How do I not know? Anyway, answers are locked. The answer for Olympique Lyonnais, Real Madrid, and Al Ittihad is Mr. Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema. Alright, the easy category is done. Hopefully you have a perfect 5 out of 5. We're going into the medium category now. Here is your obligatory request to subscribe. Did you know that 99% of you are not subscribed? I don't know the actual stats. Did you know that 1 million of you are not subscribed? Subscribe now. Alright, question number 6. This person started their career at Hamburg. They then moved to Bayer Leverkusen. From Bayer Leverkusen, they moved to Tottenham. A lot of Tottenham today. And from Tottenham, they moved to LA Galaxy. Who is this player? Answers are locked for the first, or for the full point. Here is your year hint. He started his career at Hamburg from 2010 to 2013. Then, in 2013, moved to Bayer Leverkusen and stayed there until 2015. And then from 2015, he moved to Tottenham and stayed there for 10 years until 2025. And finally, in 2026, moved to LA Galaxy. Who is this player? Alright. If you still need a hint, here is your final hint for 0.25 points. He is the first Asian player to score over 100 goals in the English Premier League. Who is this player? Answers are locked. The answer is Tottenham legend. One of my favorite players, because I love Tottenham. Son Heung-min. I think that's how you pronounce it. Song Heung-min. Song Heung-min. Song Heung-min. Song Heung-min. Alright. Player number 7. This player had a very short career path. They started at That's a great place to start. FC Bayern Munich. They then went on loan to Bayer Leverkusen. After that, they moved to Real Madrid. Who is this player? Okay. If you want a recap of the humongous career path, here it is. Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, and then Real Madrid. Who is this player? Alright, if you need the years, here we go. From Bayern Munich, he was there from 2007 to 2014. And he went on loan to Bayer Leverkusen in 2009. Then in 2014, he moved to Real Madrid, where he retired in 2024. Answers are locked for that. If you still need a hint, I will give you a fun fact and a hint. Apparently, he almost became a Manchester United player before Carlo Ancelotti, I guess, convinced him to join Real Madrid. And apparently he's also known as the Sniper. But as we've discussed previously, the Sniper was it not Cole Palmer? Phil Foden. I think it was Phil Foden and Wesley Sneijder and someone else. Apparently we're going to add this guy to the list. I don't think he's known as the Sniper. But he has won 6 Champions League titles. That is a pretty big hint. Answers are locked. Alright. Who is the player that played for Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, and Real Madrid? The answer is Mr. Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos. Alright, player number 8. This player started their career at Austria Wien. Austria Wien is W-I-E-N, not sure. Austria Wien. They then went to Bayern Munich. They had a loan spell at Hoffenheim. And then they left Bayern Munich and went to Real Madrid. Who is this player? Alright. Austria, Wien, Bayern Munich, Hoffenheim, and Real Madrid. Who is this player? Answers are locked. Here are the years. This player started at Austria Wien in 2008, then moved to Bayern Munich in 2009 to 2021, where he went on loan in 2011 to Hoffenheim. Then in 2021 moved to Real Madrid, and he's still there to this day. Who is this player? Answers a lot for that one. If you still need a hint, I have a cool fun fact for you. He holds the record for the youngest debut for the Austrian national team at 17 years old. And he was a world-class left back who then moved to becoming a center back. Who is this player? Alright, answers are locked. This player is the legendary Austrian maestro, David Alaba. I'm so mad at you, Alaba. You were a good left back, and you cost a decent amount on FIFA Ultimate Team. But then you moved to center back, and as a center back with like 80 pace, you were too expensive, and I couldn't play with you anymore. How dare you? Alright, question number 9. This player started their career at Liverpool. They never walk alone. They then went to Manchester City, then Chelsea, then Arsenal, and then Feyenoord. Feyenoord. Also, if you're from these countries, or you're just a big fan of these countries, or you just know Please let me know how to pronounce these teams. I would love to know. I'm always willing to learn and improve. Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Feyenoord. Who is this player? Answers are locked. If you need a hint, here is the years. He started at Liverpool in 2012 until 2015. He then went to Manchester City from 2015 to 2022, moving to Chelsea in 2022 until 2024, where he went on loan in 2024 to Arsenal. He then finally moved to Feyenoord, where he is currently playing. Who is this player? A hint here is that, oh, you know what? I will give you a proper hint, because I don't like any of these hints. It might be a Daniel hint, that's okay. He runs like a T-Rex. Even though T-Rexes don't run, but answers are locked. The player who played for Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Feyenoord, and that runs like a T-Rex, is Mr. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Also, if you've never heard that before, you should watch him run. Alright, question number 10. We are almost halfway. Let's end the first half off correct or on a good note. Alright. First team. This player played at Wolfsburg. Then went on loan to Charleroi. I don't even know where that is. Charleroi. Then moved to Lille in France. Then moved to Napoli. And in Napoli, he went on loan to Galatasaray. Who is this player? And I believe, actually I'm not going to tell you. Alright. Answer a lot for that one. Here are the years. He started at Wolfsburg in 2017 until 2019. And during that time, in 2018, he went on loan to Charleroi. Then in 2019 to 2020, he went to Lille in France. Then 2020 to 2025, went to Napoli. And he went on loan in 2024 to 2025. I think he's still there. And I think they want to keep him and sign him. That's what I read. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not wrong, but that's what I heard. Answers are locked. Here are your fact and hint, if you still need it. He is the costliest, well, I guess at the time when Napoli bought him, he was the costliest African player at 70 million euros. And, oh, this is such a big hint. He led Napoli to their first title in 33 years while wearing a mask. Now you should know who it is. And before you say, these hints are too easy, you only get 0.25 points for using this hint. If you did that for every single question, you would have 5 points. So, you know. Alright, answers are locked. The player that was in Wolfsburg, Charleroi, Lille, Napoli, and Galatasaray is the one, the only, Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. The one with the mask. They didn't care until I put on the mask. Alright, we're halfway through the quiz. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're on track to getting at least 15 out of 20. There are 10 more questions. They are getting harder, but depending on who you support, what football you watch, and your knowledge, these could actually be very easy. So here we go. Player number 11. This player started at my favorite club, SL Benfica in Portugal. He then moved to Madrid. While there, he went on loan to Chelsea, then on loan to Barcelona, then moved to Chelsea, and finally is at Al Nassr. Al Nassr. Who is this player? Okay. If you need a hint, here are the years. He started in Benfica in 2018-2019. Then in 2019, he went to Atletico Madrid, where he stayed until 2024. Then in 2023, he went on loan to Chelsea. And the same year, went on loan to Barcelona. And then finally went to Chelsea. What was it called? Like fully, like completely. Sorry, that's gas. Went to Chelsea on a transfer, and then went to Al Nassr in 2025 until the present day. Who is this player? Also, if you're keeping track of how many times my stomach growled, that is technically one. I don't know if there's more during this video. Alright, I didn't even know this. A cool fact is that he was sent off on his Premier League debut just 58 minutes into the game. Interesting. And he plays with Ronaldo and Al Nassr. That's right. Answers are locked. The player who played for Benfica, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Barcelona, Chelsea, then Al Nassr is Mr. João Felix. João Felix. João Felix. A Portuguese player. Shout out to all my Portuguese. Alright, player number 12. This player started their career at PSV. They then moved to Manchester United. Then went to Lyon. Then moved to Barcelona. Then to Atletico Madrid. And then Corinthians in Brazil. Who is this player? So a little recap. PSV, Manchester United, Lyon, Barca, Atletico Madrid, Corinthians. Alright, your year hint is PSV from 2011 to 2015. Manchester United from 2015 to 2017. Lyon from 2017 to 2021. Barcelona from 2021 to 2023. Atletico Madrid from 2023 to 2024. And then Corinthians from 2024 to the present day. Who is this player? Okay, now a cool fun fact is that this is a prolific hip-hop and rap artist. I didn't know that. After this, I'm going to listen to his music and see. What else? You know what? I'm not going to tell you where he's from, but I will tell you that he wore number 7 at Man United, and it didn't go that well. Went to France and rebuilt his career there. Who is this player? Answers are locked. The answer is Mr. Memphis Depay, the Dutch player. Memphis Depay, 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 Depay. Alright, next player number 13. This is gonna get hard, and this is a tough one. Only a few of you will get this answer. Alright, this player started their career at Juventus. They then moved to Pescara on loan. Sorry, they didn't move. They went on loan to Pescara. They then moved to Genoa. Then Torino. Then Borussia Dortmund. Then Sevilla. Then Lazio, then Besiktas, and finally Paris FC. Who is this player? And that's not Paris Saint-Germain, that's just Paris FC. Who is this player? Alright, if you need hints, you know what? No, I'm gonna recap that. It's a long path, so let me just recap it for you. Juventus, Pescara, Genoa, Torino, Dortmund, Sevilla, Lazio, Besiktas, Paris FC. Okay, answers are locked. Here is the years. Juventus from 2009 to 2012. He went on loan to Pescara in 2011. In 2012, he moved to Genoa. Then Torino in 2013. Borussia Dortmund in 2014. Sevilla in 2015. Lazio from 2016 to 2024, the longest he's been at a club, 8 years. Then Besiktas in 2024. And finally, he is at Paris FC, which apparently was a second division team, but I think is now in the top division. I'm not entirely sure. And your hint, if you still need one, he won the European Golden Shoe in 2020 while playing at Lazio, beating out Robert Lewandowski. Who is this player? Now, Dano fact, or Dano clue. I mostly remember him from his time at Borussia Dortmund because this was 2014 and I played the heck out of FIFA 14. One of my favorite games of all time. Does that help you? Not really. But he had a lot of pace and I liked using him on my FIFA Ultimate Team. Answers are locked. The answer is Mr. Ciro Immobile. Ciro Immobile. 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 How many of you got that right? Let me know. I think that's one of the toughest ones. Alright. Player number 14. This player started their career at Grenoble. They then went to Tours. Tours. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tours. They then moved to Montpellier. Then went to Arsenal. Then went to Chelsea. Then AC Milan. Then LAFC. And finally, Lille. Who is this player? Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, is Son Heung-min at is that LA Galaxy, right? It's not LAFC. Those are two different teams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Alright. Grenoble, Tours, Montpellier, Arsenal, Chelsea, AC Milan, LAFC, Lille. Who is this player? Answers are locked if you need the years. Here we go. Grenoble from 2005 to 2008. Tours from 2008 to 2010. Montpellier 2010 to 2012. Arsenal 2012 to 2018. Chelsea 2018 to 2021. AC Milan 2021 to 2024. LAFC 2024. And present day, he is at Lille in France. The hint for you, if you still need it, he is France's all-time leading goal scorer, surpassing the great Thierry Henry, and he is still playing to this day. Who is this player? And it's crazy. I feel like he's such a beast on the France national team. Like, he doesn't get the recognition as like the best striker in the world, but like in the French league, in the French national team, he's just amazing. That's why he has the most goals for that team. It's crazy. The pride of this country helped him to perform so much better. It's interesting. Answers are locked. The answer is Mr. Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud, the man with the impressive haircut. Alright, question number 15, the last question of the hard category. Here we go. Can you get it right? Also, if you get every single one right so far and you get this right, you're officially an expert. You got 15 out of 20. Here we go. This player started their career in Manchester United. They then went on loan to West Ham. They then moved to Nottingham Forest. Later moving to FC Seoul in Korea. And finally moving to Corinthians. Who is this player? Man United, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, FC Seoul, Corinthians. Answers are locked. If you need the years, here they are. Manchester United from 2011 to 2022. He went on loan to West Ham in 2021. Then in 2022 moved to Nottingham Forest until 2023. Moved to Seoul, FC Seoul, Korea in 2024. And is currently at Corinthians in Brazil. Who is this player? Answers are locked. Here is your fun fact and hint. Your fun fact is that he moved to Brazil to join the same team as Memphis Depay, which we just talked about. And apparently he had a famous loan spell with West Ham, where he went 9 goals in 16 games. And then he went back to Man United, and they said, go to Nottingham Forest. Your Daniel clue is that they apparently loved him in Korea. Your other Daniel clue is... Oh, it's a visual clue. In case your eyes are closed, you can open your eyes now. Who is this player? Answers are locked. The answer is Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard. Also, I didn't know. I just saw people doing this and I seen them do this, right? I didn't know that it's a J, and an L. Isn't that cool? Anyway, 15 players are done. 5 more left. Here is the export category. Can you get these correct? Here we go. This player started their career at Strømsgodset. Strømsgodset. STRO with like a line through it. MSGODSET. He then moved to Real Madrid. Then went on loan to Heerenveen. Then went on loan as well to Vitesse. Went on loan to Real Sociedad. And then left Real Madrid and went to Arsenal. Who is this player? Okay, let me recap it. Strømsgodset. I'm mispronouncing the heck out of that one. Then Real Madrid, Heerenveen, Vitesse, Real Sociedad, and Arsenal. Who is this player? Okay, answers are locked. I'm going to give you the years now. Strømsgodset in 2014. Real Madrid from 2015 to 2021, but he went on loan to Heerenveen in 2017. Then Vitesse in 2018. Then Real Sociedad in 2019. And finally in 2021 moved to Arsenal, and he's still there today. Who is this player? Okay, if you still need a hint, your fun fact is that he was the youngest player to ever debut for Real Madrid at age 16. I don't know if he still is, or at the time he was. At the time he was, but I don't know if he still is. But he was the youngest at 16 years old. And another hint, he finally, after all these loan spells, he has become the captain of Arsenal. Who is this player? And your Dano hint is, this player at the time when I used to play, I think it was 2014, right? 2015, when Real Madrid signed him. He had such good potential. If you had him on your career mode game, he was going to be a beast. Alright, answers are locked. The answer is Mr. Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Oh, if that O with the slash in it gives the sound, then it's Strum's Godset. Not Strom. Strum's Godset. Interesting. Alright, question number 17. Here we go. This player started at Basel. They then went to Bayern Munich. Then went to Inter Milan. Then Stoke City. Then Liverpool. Then Lyon. Then Chicago Fire. And finally, Basel again. Who is this player? So, a recap, it is Basel, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Stoke City, Liverpool, Lyon, Chicago Fire, and Basel. Answers are locked. Here are the years. Basel from 2009 to 2012. Bayern Munich from 2012 to 2015. Inter Milan just in 2015. Then Stoke City 2015 to 2018. Liverpool from 2018 to 2021. Lyon in 2021. Chicago Fire 2022 to 2024. And finally, he is currently at Basel once again. Will he retire here? Possibly. A lot of players start at a club and then they end in that club. So maybe. Alright, if answers are locked, if you still need a hint or a clue, he is apparently one of the few players to win the UEFA Champions League with two different clubs. So he did it with Bayern Munich and Liverpool. And his nickname is the Power Cube. I don't know why, but his nickname is the Power Cube. And he only scores worldly goals, world-class goals. Bicycle kick, I think. Well, I think it's like a scissor kick. What's the one where you kick sideways? You like horizontal. I remember that goal. Or was that just a straight-up volley? I'm not sure. Answers are locked. The answer is the Swiss legend, Xherdan Shaqiri. Xherdan Shaqiri. Xherdan Shaqiri. Alright, 3 more questions. Are you almost at your target? Are you on a perfect streak and you're looking for 20 out of 20? Let's see if you can get it. Here we go. Question number 18. This player started at Dynamo Zagreb. They then moved to Inter Milan. Then moved to Real Madrid. Then went to Chelsea. And finally is at Manchester City. Who is this player? Let me recap. It is Dynamo Zagreb, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Chelsea, and finally Manchester City. Who is this player? Answers are locked. Here are the years. Dynamo Zagreb from 2010 to 2013. Then Inter Milan from 2013 to 2015. Then 2015 to 2019 he was at Real Madrid. Then until 2023 he was at Chelsea. And finally he moved to Manchester City where he is at currently. Who is this player? Answers are locked for that one. If you need a hint, he has won 3 consecutive Champions League titles with Real Madrid without playing in any of the finals. Ooh, that's a bad stat. And he is the first player to win the Club World Cup with 3 different teams. He won the Club World Cup with 3 different teams. Who is this player? Answers are locked. The answer is Mr. Mateo Kovacic. because I'm like, I remember him from Inter Milan, and I look at the years, and it's 2013 to 2015 when I played a lot of FIFA. I'm like, damn, all my knowledge is just FIFA. That's great. Alright, second last question. Here we go. This player started their career at FC Bayern Munich. They then went on loan to Borussia Dortmund, and they liked him enough that he ended up signing permanently at Borussia Dortmund. Then went back to Bayern Munich. Then went back to Borussia Dortmund. And then they went to AS Roma. Who is this player? Alright. Let me recap. It went Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund permanently, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, AS Roma. Answers a lot. Here are the years. FC Bayern Munich from 2007 to 2009, but he went on loan in 2008 to Borussia Dortmund. Then, in 2009, he signed with Borussia Dortmund, stayed there until 2016. Then from 2016 to 2019, went to Bayern Munich. Then said, let me go back to Borussia Dortmund in 2019, stayed there until 2014, and finally went to AS Roma. Who is this player? Answers are locked. Here is your fun clue. Yeah, so he was transferred between rivals Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund 3 times. I don't know. Like, Luis Figo went from, was it Barcelona to Real Madrid? Everyone hated him. I think a couple of people have done that as well. Or, moving from, like, Manchester United to Manchester City or something like that. But this person did it 3 times. He's like, he hurt the fan base, went back to the fan base, hurt the fan base, went back to the fan base. He's a toxic girlfriend or boyfriend. That's crazy. Alright, the hint is that he is a World Cup winner, and he is known for his outside of the boot passing. I didn't know that. Answers are locked. The answer is Mr. Mats Hummels. Mats Hummels. Alright, the last player of the day. The last thing standing in your way from reaching your perfect score. Here we go. This player started their career at Borussia Dortmund. They then moved to Bayern Munich. And guess what? He said, Mats Hummels did it. I'm gonna do it. He went back to Borussia Dortmund after that. Then went to PSV. And finally moved to Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt. Who is this player? So it's Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, PSV, Eintracht Frankfurt. Who is this player? Alright, answers are locked. I will give you the dates now. He played for Borussia Dortmund in 2009 until 2013. Moved to Bayern and stayed there until 2016. Then moved to Borussia Dortmund, stayed there until 2020. Then moved to PSV and stayed there until 2022. And then moved to Eintracht Frankfurt, where he currently plays, I believe. I don't think he retired. Okay, answers are locked for that. Also, yeah, so I remember this fun fact. So, his move to Bayern Munich was leaked just before a massive Champions League semi-final for Borussia Dortmund. So I don't remember this. I think he was playing the semi-final as a Dortmund player, but he was moving to Bayern Munich. So it's like, do I want to win for my future club, or do I want to win for my current club? And if you still need help for 0.25 points, he scored the winning goal in 2014 World Cup final. You should know who that is. Answers are locked for the final question of the day. The answer is Mr. Super Mario Gotza. Actually, no, it's a Super Mario Balotelli. Anyway, it's Mario Gotza. Mario Gotza. Mario Gotza. Mario Gotza. And there you have it. Another episode of Career Path Trivia is still not done. We have one final bonus question. If you need 1 point to finish off the perfect score, here we go. It's a perfect opportunity. Here we go. Who is this player? There will be no hints. Actually, there will be a Dano hint. Okay. Question, or what am I doing? Here's the bonus question. This player started at Colo Colo. They then moved to Bayer 04, Leverkusen. Then moved to Juventus. Then Bayern Munich. Then Barcelona. Then Inter Milan. Then Flamengo. Club Atletico Paranaense. And finally went back to Colo Colo. Who is this player? It's a tough one. I will recap quickly. Colo Colo, Bayer 04 Leverkusen, Juventus FC, FC Bayern Munich, FC Barcelona, FC Inter Milan, CR Flamengo, Club Atletico Paranaense, Paranaense, and then finally Colo Colo. Who is this player? Answers a lot. Here are the dates. From 2005 to 2007, he played for Colo Colo. Then 2007 to 2011, he played for Bayer Leverkusen. Then 2011 to 2015, played for Juventus. 2015 to 2018, played for Bayern Munich. 2018 to 2020, played for FC Barcelona. 2020 to 2022, he played for Inter Milan. 2022 to 2023, played for Flamengo. 2023, he played for Club Atletico Paranaense. And finally, he is back in Colo Colo, his boyhood team, childhood team, boyhood team. Who is this player? Answers are locked. I will give you a quick clue if I could find it. It's a bonus question. I won't give you the easy clue, but he is a midfielder, and he won league titles in Italy, Germany, and Spain. Who is this player? Answers are locked. The answer for the bonus question, the final question for the day, is Mr. Oh wait, I'll give you a Dano clue. Dano clue is that his stats almost made him into the Hullet gang, if you remember FIFA Ultimate Team. Ruud Hullet had over 80 in every single stat, and this player, I think, was missing maybe defense. He was missing like 1 stat or 2 stats from reaching the Hullet gang, or he was part of the Hullet gang. I don't remember. Anyway, the answer is Arturo Vidal, the Chilean maestro. Arturo Vidal. Arturo Vidal. Alright, that is all. You have finished another career path video. Please leave a comment letting me know how much you got. Was it too easy? Was it too hard? Let me know. Should I change it up? Should I give different hints? Should I not give the years? Should I give the years initially with the teams? Or should I just continue to separate them? Let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Did you know that 1 million of you did not like this video and subscribe and put notifications and tell your mom about it? That's crazy. That's what YouTube told me. Alright, everyone, have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Love yourself. Love one another. And most importantly, have a great sleep. Sleep.